Hello guys, welcome back. Let us quickly discuss the market setup for today. Here is the first chart, that is Nifty 50. We are on a daily time frame. I will start with the weekly time frame. So on a weekly time frame, you can clearly see that we have a POI over here. So अभी ये POI से price is in a very crucial point. It can be a make or break level. यहाँ पे we have this sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity, and then this sell side liquidity. Here also there is sell side liquidity, here also there is sell side liquidity. So this level will act as a very crucial point where either price can break this area and then will hunt 24,400 levels, or will sustain this level like this. So today if we start making higher highs and higher lows, so we might see higher level. So higher levels tak price kahan tak ja sakta hai? So I think so the first of all the first line of support is going to be 24,900 level. Because why? Because obviously if price wants to go higher, it needs liquidity. Where it will get liquidity? It will get liquidity from this swing low. And if you look at the previous structure, we were making lower highs and lower lows. So ये जो previous lower highs or lower lows है, that will act as a magnet for price to go higher. Here also we have this liquidity sweep, then this immediate lower high. And one thing to notice is we have imbalance. So don't avoid those imbalance. Those things can be a hurdle for price to go higher. So जब भी यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रक्चर हुआ है, एक स्ट्रॉन्ग इम्बैलेंस से हुआ है. तो अगर फ्रेश शॉर्ट सेटअप्स देखने हैं ऑन अ 4 आवर टाइम फ्रेम, डेली टाइम फ्रेम पे ये लेवल ऑलरेडी मिटिगेट हो चुका है. तो यहाँ पे डेफिनेटली इफ प्राइस गोज हायर वी कैन test 25,400 500 levels, because of this reason there is liquidity. It will act as a magnet. All right, so yeah, that's for Nifty 50. Let's look at mid cap. So for mid cap, I guess the charts are showing the same thing. We have a weekly fair value gap over here. From weekly, it can be a make or break level for the price. Here we have this sell side liquidity around 12,400 levels. So on a daily time frame, price sustaining this fair value gap, and we might hit this 12,900 or 13,000 level sell side liquidity. After that, let's see how the price reacts. Here the previous levels are this lower lows, this lower high, again this is the immediate high, and we have this 4-hour fair value gap. Again the same price action. The price might just go hit this sell side liquidity and then target this buy side liquidity. This is the first scenario. The second scenario, obviously, if we break this level, so we can expect strong sell off, and we might target 12,400 levels. So next is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, let's look at the weekly time frame. So on a weekly time frame, we have this fair value gap, again with a strong breakout structure. If you look at the previous pattern of Bank Nifty, यहाँ पे भी एक ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रक्चर था, उधर से फेयर वैल्यू गैप फॉर्म हुआ. तो दैट इंडिकेट्स दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग ब्रेकआउट, स्ट्रॉन्ग डिस्प्लेसमेंट. यहाँ पे भी सेम चीज़ हुई है फॉर लाइक 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 वीक्स. द प्राइस वॉज ऑलमोस्ट कंसोलिडेटिंग. ओके, सो this same here again, this is going to be a make or break level. The next area of defense will be 57,130. If we sustain this weekly fair value gap, we might see higher levels. Or let's mark that this is the lower low, lower high. Last line of defense will be around 58,250. If we hold that, if we take sell side liquidity from there, a change in state of delivery, we can see price going till 59,400. So yeah, that's my analysis on index today and also for this week. Now let us quickly look at gold, silver and other currency pair. So In my last video also, we will discuss that silver and gold are extremely bullish. So looking for a short trade might be risky. And on weekly, daily time frame, price is barely giving us any pullback on a higher time frame. So weekly time frame, I don't see any kind of setup. So on a daily time frame, you can clearly see that we have this daily POI imbalance, daily fair value gap. So if I'm interested for a long setup on a daily time frame, this will be the zone. On a 4-hour time frame, sorry, on a 4-hour time frame, we have this breakout structure. So we have multiple zones here, which is not been mitigated. This zone right here, then again this zone, which has been mitigated. That means this is the low. Here you had this 4-hour fair value gap, a strong selling candle. Price again took a support from that 4-hour fair value gap. If you look at your left, we have this lower high, lower low, and with that we have a strong displacement. So if price continues to go higher, I can look for a buy trade from this M15 fair value gap, which has formed currently right now. This is the Asian session, so it might be risky to take this trade, but yes, according to structure, this looks this looks like a perfect setup. If you want further confirmation, you can just simply go to like 55-minute time frame or 1 minute time frame to look for change in state of delivery with a strong displacement to enter this particular trade. Let's look at gold. Starting from daily time frame, I don't see any. Yeah, this is this one. This is the daily fair value gap. Again, this POI right over here. Not convincing enough, but yes, we are already trading near all-time high. So let's see. So starting with 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. यहाँ पे I have a breakout structure. Breakout structure के बाद ये POI है. उसके बाद next day on price ने एक strong gap up दिया. That means ये POI जो previous यहाँ पे था, price ने sustain किया. That means continuation basically. So this is my higher low. Higher high यहाँ पे form किया है. तो फिलहाल प्राइस ये रेंज में घूमेगा. On a 15-minute time frame, if you study the structure, this internal range liquidity, we have this strong displacement towards the downside. Okay, but यहाँ पे I don't see like a fair value gap जिसने ये change in state of delivery की है. So I will definitely wait for further price action to take trade into this. So yeah, if we have a pullback near this POI, then I will definitely look for a long trade. Short trade, I don't think so. It will be a reasonable trade. Okay, so now let's look at Euro USD. So Euro USD is also bullish because obviously the dollar index is weak. So on a 4-hour time frame, this is the zone which we'll be looking at. Let's see if we can like have this kind of a deeper pullback, because this is already a breakaway gap. So yeah, if we have this kind of a deeper pullback, that would be an interesting price action to watch. But currently, this zone over here, I'm sorry, also a fair value 4-hour gap. So now during London session, I will obviously wait for 15-minute price action, 15-minute displacement to form to take this trade and target this high over here. So yeah, that's it for today. If you are interested in joining my live trading through Telegram, I will provide the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like this video. See you in the next one.